somebody gets invited and to come and give some kind of a motivation, either at a school or at a company or at an organization's year-end function. That's a part of it. And then that, of course, you can run that as a business where you're getting paid. The other part is about its skills development and training. And that's where basically you have people that get called into different companies to come and give adults further education outside of what the university has offered them. That's a massive industry that is probably worth about, in the USA, they say that actually it's that part is as much as $27 billion annually. I don't know how much it is in South Africa, but it is also quite a significant amount. And then you've got things like, of course, writing books, coaching. Coaching is a huge industry that is worth over $100 billion, literally globally as well. And then you've got, these days, you have, as part of the speaking, you've got people that are influencers, people that are literally going online, creating their own platforms where they create their own fans, where they create their own following. And then from that following, then they generate their own programs that they sell to their followers. One particular good friend of mine actually has a book that he has been using to actually host events on a monthly basis. Normally he does a whole entire trip, different provinces. And of late, actually, he's been doing, when he goes to a province, he's been doing 2 cities per weekend. And he's doing extremely well, selling his books, selling his programs, and also selling tickets to his event. So the speaking fraternity, I mean, is massive from that angle. And it is something that has little barriers of entry, but at the very same time, it is an industry that requires tremendous amount of professionalism, business skills, entrepreneurial mindset, ongoing skills development. So it's just because you would have gone through this particular program that Chantel is going to explain doesn't necessarily mean, oh, now you're all set now, so you can now start putting together proposals and submitting them at companies. So with us program, you're going to learn more about the industry. There's going to be a specific program that Chantel's going to explain, but also going to learn about the business of speaking and understanding the industry of speaking itself. There'll be opportunities for you to be mentored. There also will be opportunities for you to be part of a competition that we'll be running, where eventually there can be an elimination process, where you will eventually be able to win, to choose a winner at our annual conference, which will then be holding for the young people. Well, I don't want to overwhelm you too much with a lot of information, but that is pretty much the quick introduction I wanted to just share with you about what the programs, the youth development or the youth tribes is all about, of which the youth development program is going to be a significant part. But that's not the only thing that we have to offer. There's also, as I've mentioned, mentorship, and also an opportunity to be part of the main chapters, where older, more established speakers are going to be sharing a lot more information about, who they are and what they do, and you can learn a lot from that. That's about it. I'll take maybe a question or two if anybody has a question before I hand it over to Khadifele. Does anybody have any questions about that?
Doesn't look like so. We will get to the questions. So can I ask you guys thank you so much, Jabu, for explaining the program. So before we get to Chantel explaining exactly how the program works, I just want to find out on the chat box, can you just let us know, what are you hoping to learn tonight from this session? Is there anything in particular that you are hoping that when we are done, you understand it? You can just quickly do it on the chat box just for a minute or so that we make sure that we cover everything that you guys are hoping to get. As I wait to check your guys' answers on the chat box. Okay, how to network. Okay, thank you, Toriso. And other ones, Musawen Kosi, Ikacheng, Wikanyo, Sakina, what are you guys hoping to learn today? Taking the first step. Love that. Okay, perfect. And Buikanyo, Sakina, what are you guys hoping to get tonight? How to speak with confidence. Awesome. I love that. Sakina, don't be shy. Musa Wenkosi, don't be shy. Just put your answers on the chat box so that we make sure that we cover you guys. How to speak with confidence. All right. When you guys have, okay, learning something new from a different point. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. And same as Buikanyo. Okay, I love that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right, now I am going to hand over to, oh no, before I hand over to Chantel, I'm going to just introduce the team. I know Jabu did it, but I'm just going to just do it because it was also part of the things that I planned to do. So on top here, we have Tsitsi, who is the PSASA president. And I'm not going to introduce everyone, but I'm only going to introduce people that are going to be involved in the youth tribes. And here, as he has already mentioned, he is the youth tribe director, that's Jabuzwane. And here we have the KZN president, who is going to work closely with the KZN youth champion, who is the youth champion is Khanyi Nene, and the KZN president is Kuhle Mthembu. Here we've got Claudio, and he is in Cape Town. He is going to be the youth tribe president, as well as the youth tribe champion in Cape Town. And here we have myself as the youth champion, overall youth champion, and Boni Matlala, who's going to be focusing on the youth in Johannesburg. And we have Bruce Moyo, who is on the call with us, who is going to be focusing on the youth in Pretoria and Centurion. And here we have Mariette, who is going to be focusing on the virtual tribe, as well as Nelspruit youth. So those are the people that we're going to be working closely with as we're going through the youth program. Then next up, I'm going to ask Chantel, who is one of the curriculum developer, to share with us how exactly are we going to benefit from the curriculum and what exactly we need to do to make sure that we get the full benefit from this curriculum. Chantel, I am now handing over to you.
Yay! Thank you so much. Good to meet everyone tonight. Firstly, let me just say, you gave up your Saturday night. Say what? To be here? Say what? Big round of applause to all of you. So well done. You must be really, really hungry to learn. Absolutely. Give yourself a round of applause. Well done, guys. Really, really proud of you. I am passionate about people who are passionate about their careers. Show of hands, who's passionate about their careers? I can actually just see the fact that you guys have shown up tonight on a Saturday night tells me you are passionate about making a difference in your life. And I want to take professional speaking to the next level, right? You know, Jabu's given us all of these applications of professional speaking, but I want you to think for a moment, every single time you open your mouth, you have an opportunity to change the world. And young people have got so much more opportunity. So guys, if you're going to invest in yourselves, invest in this program. Because whether you stand on stage, whether you become an influencer, or whether you just get a quote, normal job, right? It doesn't matter. You're still going to use your voice. And this program is going to give you such a solid foundation in terms of how you show up in your world. And I'm absolutely super excited to bring it to you guys. So what I want you guys to do, I've taken a note of all your comments in the chat box, but I'm going to ask you to chat again. Yes, this is what we do on these things. I want you to think for a moment about who you are today and who you want to be tomorrow. I speak a lot about identity, and I'm going to come back to this and just show you how we're going to start shaping this. So I'll give you an example. Who I am today, I am a coach and I am a speaker. Who I want to be tomorrow is a TED speaker. Yes, we have a dream. So basically what I'm saying to you is, what is your identity today? And what is your dream? Where are you moving towards? Okay, so while I start unpacking the curriculum and what the program is going to look like, I want you guys to jump into the chat box. Who are you today? Who do you want to be tomorrow? Okay, so that I can start addressing those points. Right, so first things first, what you guys need to do is you need to enroll as a youth tribe member. You ain't going to pass begin. You ain't going to collect $200 unless you enroll. So step number one, write it down, enroll with PSASA as a youth tribe member. Yeah? That's the first thing you have to do. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through the program and tell you what's in it for you. So what's going to happen is once you have registered, I'm going to get onto the online content in a moment. But right now, I just want to give you the big picture. The big picture is you're going to have monthly tribe meetings with your tribe champion, whether it's in your area or whether it's virtual, whatever it is, you're going to have these monthly meetings. These meetings are structured meetings where you're going to start having some exposure to speaking, but you're also going to have the opportunity to network. You're also going to have the opportunity to be mentored and to grow and develop in your profession or in any chosen profession, right? What's also going to happen as part of this, so aside from the monthly meetings, you guys are going to get access to a 6-month curriculum on an online program that myself and Juanita Thwaites have designed and developed for you. I tried to make that into one word. So what this 6-month curriculum looks like is we've divided the 6-month curriculum into 2 parts. So part 1 is all me. Part 2 is all Joe. But more than that, part 1 is about personal development. I saw your stuff in the content in the comment boxes. You want to learn to network. You want to take the first step. You want to speak with confidence. You want to learn a new skill. That's all the stuff that I'm going to present, and then Joe is going to expand on that in the next 3 months. So in the first 3 months, I'm giving you a bit of a personal development, a bit of a foundation in your identity. And this is why I've asked, give me in the chat box, who are you today? Are you a graduate? And do you want to be an influencer? And I'm not seeing anything coming through. Who are you today? Who do you want to be tomorrow? What is your dream? Why are you here? Okay, so think about it while I carry on talking. Right, so as I said, the curriculum is going to have 2 parts. The first 3 months is myself. This is a self-development program. And then the second 3 months, this is where Joe is going to really start teaching you the mechanics and dynamics of speaking. So speech construction, speech delivery, marketing, all of those things. And this is where you're going to start driving towards your competition and your showcase. So this is a fantastic opportunity for you guys to build your confidence, because it's only in doing that we actually build that confidence. Right, so let me dive into the first 3 months of my program. Each month effectively has 2 classes and a workshop. What you guys are going to do is you're going to go through those 2 classes on your own. I'm going to show you the system in a moment. You're going to go through those classes on your own. You're going to do homework assignments. And then I've created one cohesive workshop to draw that whole thing together and to show you how you can unpack your learnings. So my coaching model is called I Am. And I Am is all about identity. I am is three letters, I-A-M. This is why I'm asking about your identity. Khadi wants to be a successful businesswoman. Teresa wants to be a future leader. Sakina wants to raise awareness on mental health from a public speaking standpoint. This is fantastic, guys. And this is going to give you the foundation. But we need to start with knowing who you are today, knowing who you want to be tomorrow, and then giving you those incremental action steps that's going to get you where you're going. So in month 1, we'll be covering inspiration, which is the I in I Am. And inspiration is all about mindset. We've got to get your minds right before we let you loose on the big bad world, right? How you see yourself is how you're going to show up in the world. And if you don't change how you see yourself, if you don't change that mindset, you're going to bring that mindset and those old identities with you. And I'm seeing all of your identities coming through, and this is amazing. But here's the thing. You're not going to be a psychology student forever. You are going to raise awareness on mental health, Sakina. As for the rest of you, same thing. You're not going to be that one person forever. You're changing your identity. And for that, we need to inspire our mindsets. So month 1, inspiration, mindset. Month 2, activation, which is communication, articulating your vision, unpacking what it looks like, looking at where you're communicating on social media, your digital footprint, your in-person communication, right? So can you see these are the foundational skills that whether you go into a speaking business or any job, this is going to be foundational. This is going to be a game changer for you. And then finally, month 3 is mastery. And mastery is about doing the daily action. If we don't show up and we don't put in the yards, we're not going to get to where we want to go. And that's why I wanted you guys to write down tonight where you want to go, because there's work. Between here and there, there's work. And that's what I'm going to be covering in month 3. So who is excited about this program? Please feel free to wave your hands in the air like you just don't care. How does it go? Fabulous. Right, guys, let me take you through the process. So what's going to happen as soon as you enroll with PSA SA, PSA SA is going to give you a link. And that link is going to take you to this page over here. And once you get to this page, this is after you've enrolled as a youth member. Once you get here, you're going to register as a student, and this is going to give you your course content. Once you've registered as a student, you can see this is where your course is going to come up, and Tsitsi's got a nice little welcome for you, and you can see there's the entire course. But what's going to happen here is you're going to add this to the cart, and you're going to enroll in this particular course. What we're going to do when we send you the link is we're going to send you a voucher code. So once you enroll, please don't look at this 2,500 US and be like, I'm out, right? It's not that. It's going to be mahala. Because you've paid your enrollment with PSA SA, PSA SA is going to give you a voucher code and a link, and there's going to be 0 cost. So once you've added it to cart, you enter your voucher code and it will create a 0 balance on your account. So you'll be able to enroll from there. All right. And then once you've enrolled, ta-da, you can see there you are. You have now enrolled on the course. This is your progress bar. It's going to show you how far you are. And then you can see here is the first month inspiration. You can see there are the videos. You would just click into them and you would literally just follow through the program. If you look forward, you can see there's month 2, month 3, month 4, and so it goes. Just a note very quickly, you cannot skip ahead. Month 1 will only be unlocked in month 1, July. Month 2 will only be unlocked in August. Month 3, September, month 4, October, and so we go, right? And this is to keep pace with your chapter meetings that you're going to be having with your champion or your what do you call them again? Youth Tribe champions. All these names, I get confused. Right, guys, so that is the program. I hope that you are going to join us. I know you are going to learn heaps and heaps and heaps. And here's what I want to tell you again. Your career is the most important thing that you can invest in. Make sure that you surround yourself with the right people. If you want to learn how to network, I always say to my clients, right? It's not what you know, it's who you know. Surround yourself with the right people. Join the right associations. Since I have joined PSA SA, my network has expanded exponentially, but you have to get involved. You have to be committed. You have to do the work. We're here to support you. We're here to hold your hand because we believe in you guys. You guys are the future of South Africa. We're here to help you, but you've got to take that step. So my encouragement to you tonight is join us. Become a member of the Youth Tribe. That's all from me, guys. I don't know if there's any questions.
No.
Hi.
Hello. I don't have any questions. I was just saying that I don't have any questions.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Well, thank you for listening, Teresa.
Woo!
I just wanted to say, I don't have a question, but I just wanted to say thank you. You really make us excited for this. Or rather, let me just speak for myself. You made me really excited. So thank you so much for sharing.
It is such a pleasure, Kageng. Do join us. You'll get there's a whole lot more waiting for you, right?
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Chantel. I'm excited about the program myself. You know, at the age of 40 that I am today, I wish I knew this program before I turned 40. Can you imagine how my life was going to turn out? Hey? I'm excited that PSA is now offering such programs to our youth because it means so much to our future leaders. They're going to just be great people, hey?
100%.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Chantel. I am going to now hand over to you, Jabu. Are you still on the call to just take us over the fees of how to become a member of PSASA? And Chantel already mentioned that as a member of PSASA, the 2.5 that shows on the program is not applicable as a member of PSA tribe. So over to you, Jabu.
All right. Yes, absolutely. Chantel, that was a banger of a presentation. It was, yeah, I mean, I've always loved,
Thanks,
I always love,
Jabu.
no, I always love hearing you with so much passion and just, you know, so rich in your delivery. So
Thank you.
I'm actually very glad that you are going to be delivering this this program because, yeah, I mean, these guys are going to be in really good hands.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
No, absolutely.
Mm.
All right. Excellent, guys. So basically, as Chantel also mentioned, it's important that you join PSASA. The annual membership at the moment is 2,140. So if you break that down into the monthly fees, because we also do have the option and for you to do that monthly, then you're looking at about 180 Rand, 178 a few cents per month. So it is something that you can be able to plan for and plot for. And honestly, for the investment, honestly, it's like, guys, if I told you my story, professional speaking has completely transformed and changed my life in a very short space of time. As Chantel has said, the caliber of people that you get introduced to, the commercial spaces that you get brought into. You know, there's certain people that 3 years ago I didn't know, but now when I pick up my phone and call them, they answer. They answer because of what this industry has made me as a person of great influence. So I think it's important. Again, a big part of what I want to instill in those who are on the call right now, young people, is that do not think and consider money as an obstacle. Because I can guarantee you one thing, you know, one pay talk, you can be able to pay for 5, 6, 8 annual memberships. So it's important that you start to think about where you're going, where you want to get to, and not worry too much about the current hurdles. We've done everything we can to make it as easy as it is possible for you to enter into the industry, having prepared a high quality global program with global speakers that are doing the most on the global space. Literally, if I can just give you an even better picture. Right now, in terms of access to the opportunity in the world, you're probably in the top 1%. Because
jump in.
Yes, go for it. Yeah.
Forgive me, I was typing comments and I didn't hear everything, but the fee structure, is it once off or are they able to pay it monthly?
Yes, they can do monthly. Yes.
Excellent. Cool. I just thought I'd say that.
No, absolutely. I did mention, probably maybe I didn't come through very clearly.
Awesome.
Yeah. So what was I saying? So basically, in terms of access to opportunity, when I was the age of 19, somebody who's also the member of PSASA, I met him at the age of 19. At the time, I didn't know or even understand that he was in professional speaking. But he reintroduced me again to PSASA in 2019 when I was already at 40, like you right now, Hari. I was 14, 2019. So I'm turning 44 this year, old man. And from that introduction to today, a lot has changed. And all that you need actually is access. But now you have access with a structured program that'll prepare you and that'll give you the required skills to fast track your career, your skills, your abilities, and of course, bring you even to closer proximity. So there's a lot that I can say about it, but I would say that I'm looking forward to spending a lot more time. Some of you, I'm already spending time with you as your mentor, but I'm looking forward to get to know quite a lot of you already. And I'm looking forward to see what kind of change, what kind of impact are you going to bring into our country, into your current sphere of influence, and also globally speaking, where you're going to be in the next 3, 4, 5 years, maybe 10 years, who knows? But I'm excited on my side that we can be able to do this for you and to do this with you. With that being said, Hadi, I'm going to hand it back to you just to close us off. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jabu. I'm going to just ask on the group if there are any questions. Please do not feel shy to ask. There's no dumb questions. So whatever that you feel like you need to find out before we drop off the call, please feel free to ask, and you can just unmute yourself and ask a question. I'll give you just a couple of seconds to ask us questions. Are there any questions? Going once? Going twice?
Hi.
Yes.
Sorry, I just need to get back again. Well, how much is it a month?
So if you're paying
Like
per
a
month,
month?
it's
Yeah.
180.
Oh, okay. I just had to catch up there. Okay, thank you.
Okay, perfect. And for you to, in order for you to join, to be part of PSA, to be a member of PSA SA, you just need to go on the PSA SA website, which we will share on the email. Go to their website there and then register as a student, and then you'll put in how you want to pay your membership. Any
Okay,
other
thank
questions?
you.
Awesome, Musawenkosi, Ikaheng.
So you mentioned the membership, right? So does it mean that it's two separate things, to be a member and to register for the course?
So when you are a member of PSA SA, you are you have registered for the course, because the youth, right, Chantal? You wanna take that one?
Yeah, same. So once you've
Okay.
registered, or once you've enrolled, signed up as a member of PSA SA youth chapter, the course is completely mahala,
Yeah, okay.
included.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to clarify that. I was a bit confused, but I'm straight now. Thank you.
Awesome. And any other questions? We are near the end. If there are any other questions, I am going to say thank you so much for joining the orientation tonight. As soon as you guys register on the PSA SA website, we will get the details, and then we will link you guys to the program that Chantel was talking about. Can I just see by show of hand, how many of you guys are going to register and going to learn how to network, how to speak with confidence, how to everything that you guys mentioned on the chat box? I see your hand, Toriso. I see your hand, Muzawenkosi. I see your hand, Ikaheng. Awesome. Okay, we will be just checking with you guys. I think with that said, getting registered. Awesome, Buikanyo. Yeah, we're trying to change the world, and we're doing the best that we can do. So it is up to you guys to follow suit, because we can only do this much, and the rest is up to you guys. Awesome. Musawenkosi, is that hand for saying I'm registering, or do you have a question?
Oh no, it was for registering. I just don't know how to choose this off, to be honest.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. No problem. And I think that's about it. Jabu, do you have any last words? Chantal, anything from you? Nothing from you, Chantal. I can see your lips only.
I pulled a goldfish there for a moment. Just an encouragement, guys. You know what? Life is full of transitions. Life is going to throw curveballs at you left, right, and center. And you guys are right at the very beginning. It is the most exciting place. Make it count. That's from me.
Awesome. Thank you, Chantel. Jabu?
Yeah, I mean, my closing words would be this, what we're going to be giving you is more than just about a program. Just a few things for you to consider. People who are great communicators are regarded most of the time as being more intelligent than an average person. They're more likely to be the ones to be promoted. They're more likely to be the ones that are viewed to be more competent. And they're more likely to be the ones that are appointed to leadership positions. It is the number one most coveted skill that can fast track you than any other skill. It doesn't matter. You can be a genius in the world. As long as you don't know how to speak, your IQ means absolutely nothing to the world. So a lot of your potential, a lot of who you are as a person is strapped in your ability to articulate that very well, the word that Chantel used quite a bit, and to be able to describe yourself very well, and to be able to say, what makes me the most unique, the most qualified, the most valuable person for any pole position that exists within in your life. So I'm excited. I really am excited. I wish I had this kind of opportunity when I was your age. And I can only hope and pray that at some point it'll begin to sink in a little bit, the magnitude of what is about to be unleashed for you. That's about it. Thank you.
Thank you, Jabu. So before we go, I also just want to share my favorite quote by Les Brown. Les Brown mentions that the richest place on earth is the graveyard. People die with their dreams. People die with their goals. And that makes the graveyard the richest place. So whatever that you want to do in life, don't be like majority of people. Take your take your dreams with you to the graveyard. Your dreams are meant to be helping the world. So whatever that it is that you want to do, leave it with us here or with the world to share and benefit from. With that, that will be my closing words. And I'm super, super excited for you guys to be part of the program with us. Thank you so much and good night, everyone.